Welcome, everybody. It's Roseann White here from Live Fit in Scottsdale, Arizona, wishing you a very happy 4th of July. And it is my pleasure, my honor, and my privilege today to take you through a 4th of July Freedom Flow workout on our vibration platforms. So if you are new to yoga, to moving and flowing, relax. This is something for everybody. I've been teaching and practicing yoga for over 25 years, and it can be pretty intimidating, that word yoga. So think of this as moving with breath, stretching, just feeling really good on your platform. Now, you will need a couple props, and if you're not a yogi or yogini currently, no worries. You may want to grab two toilet paper rolls. Yep, I said that, two toilet paper rolls. Or if you have Life Pro products that come in boxes, right, and you can maybe use two boxes. Hopefully they'd be even size. But it's a great investment to have yoga blocks, even if you're not a practicing yogi or yogini. They're great options for a lot of your workouts. So I also want to recommend that you have a blankets. This is a yoga blanket, but you can have any kind of blanket. We will be kneeling on our knees for a bit, or a nice firm pillow, something to support, so that you're not kneeling on your kneecap. You're putting the padding on your shins so you don't put pressure on your kneecap. Let's see. And also, I'd like to have the blanket when we're sitting on the platform. Keep water handy. It's always nice to sip water. And what else do I want to tell you? And I might be using a yoga strap. Depends where we move with this. But again, a yoga strap. You could use a belt. You don't have to invest in a yoga strap. Although I like to have they're very firm, sturdy. So what we're going to do today to make it something for everybody is do about 10 minutes of sitting on the platform, or if you cannot get down on the floor, again, no worries. I want this to be kind of a practice for everybody. You can take a chair and sit behind your platform on your chair to do this work. So your feet are always going to be on the platform, but your upper body is going to move. I'm going to try to break this down into about 3 10-minute sessions. So that way, as you save this video, and it will be on the Life Pro business page, and I'll share it on the VIP page so you have it there too. You can take this video and break it down. So some days you don't really want to get on the platform, so you can sit on the chair and just get your body moving. Some days you might want to actually be sitting on the platform doing some work and kneeling too. And then we're going to do a standing practice. So again, 3 different segments. And I will be using the Waver Mini for the first 10 minutes. The next 2 segments, I will be using my Rumblex Pro 4D. So if you have any questions, type them in the chat. I'm going to put my chat box on. I didn't turn that on. And if I don't answer your questions or concerns right now, I definitely will do it later. So welcome. I am so glad you've taken the time this morning. It's quite early here in Arizona. It's 7:30. I've already been to a Pilates class, so my body's ready to move. But this is a great practice that you can really do anytime, day, morning, afternoon, evening, just to help you move your body. There's a major concept that we always think about when we're doing yoga, and it should be something even when you're not practicing yoga, but when you're working out. You want to be able to move your spine in the different directions that it was designed to do. Flexion, extension, rotation, and side bending. So I'm going to cover those basically in some of the moves. Know that this is the most important thing for you to do, is breathe. Every inhale, we expand, we create space, we fill our body up, and every exhale is when we maybe go a little deeper in the pose, or we relax deeper in the pose. So that's the most important thing, to remember not to hold your breath. Okay, so let's get some things up. I'm gonna just set my timer up here, make sure that's going on. And I'm going to move my chair so you can see me. Like, I want a nice soft chair. Now, you put it behind the plate and put your feet on the plate pretty well here. On. I don't have my remote control for this one. So I'm on the Waver Mini today. And I've got my speed at 70. You're going to sit cross-legged on your platform, and let's just take our hands and move the flesh from the seat. Rock a little side to side to find your sits bones. Now, you have options here to take your blocks and let your thighs rest into the blocks. I'm going to cross my legs, and you can just let the thighs rest so the legs are relaxed. The first part of our practice, we're going to bring our hands together, interlace your fingers, and then press out, just stretch out for a second. I want to stretch out those hands. Now, bring the hands together at heart space. All 10 fingertips connect, pressing the thumb knuckles toward the heart. Take a generous breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. A deep breath in. A long breath out. Now you'll close your lips and allow the breath to come in through the nose and out through the nose. Close your eyes if you'd like to, just for the next minute or so, because what we want to do is observe our body. We're feeling vibration from the platform, whether it's we're sitting on our stool with our feet on the platform or on our sits bones. Just feeling the energy come from the base of the spine. And as we breathe in, we draw that energy up through the center of our body, to the heart space, to the crown of the head. And then on the exhale, we want to just let that breath empty completely down into the platform. Notice any tightness. Don't feel like you have to sit still. If you need to move your neck around a little bit, I will be dealing with those areas of tightness, but just notice where you feel space in your breath, where you feel constricted, and maybe in your next breath, take your breath into those tighter areas. This is a great time in your practice to set an intention. An intention may be something that you want to get out of your practice, or maybe it's just a heartfelt prayer or the mantra of gratitude for being able to move like you do, for be able to live in the country that we live in, and to enjoy our freedom. Take another deep breath in, a long breath out. Flicker your eyes open if they're closed, and let your palms face up. Now we're going to start into some movements first in our spine. So we're going to take a deep breath in, reach up, and on the exhale, hands come to the tops of your knees. Pull your belly in and roll back and look toward your belly. Arms are stretched straight and long. Inhale, bend your elbows. Bring your chest forward toward me and let the eyes gaze to the sky. Exhale, chin nods toward the heart. Ribs pull back. Belly pulls back. Arms straight. Pelvis is rocked. As you inhale, bend your elbows. Roll your pelvis forward. Roll your chest forward. Roll your shoulders back and lift your eyes. We'll do that 1 more time. Exhale, your chin drops to your chest. You can feel your ribs pulling down, the belly pulling back, holding on to the tops of your knees. You're not going to fall back. Look to the left, look to the right, release the neck, look back to the belly button, and then let's inhale, rolling Pelvis forward, shoulders back, eyes up. And now from here, come into a neutral spine. And we're going to reach our arms wide to the side and we'll take our side bend. Arm reaches up, your hand can come to the floor, or maybe you take your block and put your hand on the block, bend your elbow and reach your right arm up and overhead. Take a nice generous breath in and exhale out, bend a little deeper. Sweep both arms out wide to the side, relax your shoulders. Inhale and reach your left arm up. You're going to bend your right elbow as you exhale over to the side bend. The right shoulder's relaxed. Inhale into the left side of your ribs. And exhale, bring arms back. Let's do that a little bit quicker. Inhale, arm up. Exhale over. Look toward me. Look down toward your hand. Look up to the sky. Inhale, come back. Shoulders relaxed. Exhale overhead. Again, look toward the floor. Look to me. Look to the sky. Inhale, reach back. Last time. Exhale over, stretch. Anchoring your hip. Inhale, shoulders relax. Arms to the T shape. Exhale over to your right. Left hip anchored. Inhale, up and over and relax. So the third way we remove our spine is with rotation. Inhale, arms reach straight up, shoulders relaxed. Your right hand touches your left knee, and you reach back and look back and put your hand on the back of your hips. Take an inhale, get some more length from the platform all the way to the crown of your head. And exhale, roll your left shoulder back as you push your left hand into your hip. Your right hand presses the left knee down. One more breath in. Exhale, relax into this posture. Arms reach up, inhale. Shoulders are relaxed. Left hand goes on right knee. Right hand's going to reach back. You're going to turn your ribs, your chest, your shoulders, and your right hand will find the back of your sacrum. Take an inhale, lift up, crown of the head. You're right on the top of the sitting bones. And your exhale, you're going to roll your right shoulder back a little bit further, looking over your shoulder. Inhale, one more breath in. Exhale, relax into the twist of this posture. Both arms reach up, inhale. Now we'll do that 2 more times with breath. Exhale, rotate to your left. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, rotate to your right. Inhale, reach to the sky. And last time, exhale, rotate to the left. Feel a little more twisting. Inhale, up, get tall, stretch, 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 and exhale to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Hands come to your thighs. And we're going to start rolling the pelvis in one direction. Whatever way feels good for you. I want you to feel you're rolling into the tailbone, the hip. The belly comes forward, kind of like a hula hoop. And then reverse your circle. We're going to come back to center. Crisscross the other leg if it's crossed. You can always keep your leg straight if you like. And now we're going to think the rib cage. So we're going to roll the ribs around. Pelvis is somewhat still. We want to get the ribs to roll around. This is a little tricky, like a spiral here. And then reverse it. Come back to center. Now we're going to roll our shoulders up and around, up and around. Glide the shoulders back and down, and reverse it. Now finally, let's take our head. Chin toward the heart, ear to the right shoulder, eyes to the sky, ear to the left shoulder, and down. Reverse that. Ear to the left shoulder, eyes to the sky, and roll down. 2 more times. To the right, lifting up the eyes. To the left, look down. Inhale, feel the right shoulder drop. Get that stretch, eyes up. And then as the ear goes to the right shoulder, the left shoulder comes down. Last time, everybody. Inhale. All the way around, nice and smoothly. And exhale. And last time. Reach your legs forward. We're going to take a big stretch. And then we'll fold forward. You can bend your knees if you'd like. And then sweep your arms forward. Glide your hands back. Take them around your platform. Lift the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep forward. And bend back. Lift the chest. Last time. Breath in. Exhale. Take it back and open up. Draw the feet together. Hold on to the ankles and just let your knees open up and close. Open and close. Get the inner thighs to release. Now take a big breath in. Lift the hearts. Bend your elbows. Pull your chest forward. Look toward your toes. Lift up, inhale. Bring your hands back and press down. And release. So we've got about a 10-minute movement sequence there that you can do anytime. And you've totally moved your spine around and you should feel a lot looser than we started. Now we're going to go on to the other platform just so I'm sideways so you can see me. So come on up, grab some water. I'd like you to hydrate between each segment. How are you feeling with that? Pretty good, huh? So we don't need the chair anymore. We're going to be on our knees for part of this practice. So I'm going to have my blanket handy and I'm going to have my yoga blocks handy. I'll have them to the side. And I like to put a little pad between my mat and the control panel just so I don't shut it off. So what I'm going to do, P1 to start this first segment. Actually, let's do P1. P1 it is. And here we go. Okay, so if you'd like to pad blanket under your knees, toes together, knees apart, and we're just going to put our hands on the platform, pressing down for child's pose. Fingers are wide, hold the hips back, look to your left and right, and press our finger pads into the platform. Take one more breath in, pulling ribs back, and then on your inhale, hands come under your shoulders, knees line with the wrists, and we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. The inhale, you're going to lift your butt, drop your belly, and roll your shoulders back. The eye of the elbows point forward. Gaze forward. Pull your heart forward. You can curl your toes as you exhale and push into the platform in your finger pads and tuck your tail. Bend your elbows a little bit as you inhale. Here's your cat-cow position. And then exhale into the cat. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral pelvis. You can uncurl your toes if you'd like. Right hand in the center of the platform. Left hand reaches toward the screen and up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, we're going to bend the elbow, bend the right elbow and reach across. You can rest your hand on your platform but not your head and get your shoulder to stretch. Pull your hips back. Inhale, reach up. Let's do that again. Exhale, dive it out under. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, under. Inhale, reach all the way up and place your hand on the platform. Right arm reaches out and up. Inhale, getting your stretch. And then exhale, we're going to weave underneath. My arm is on the platform, not my head. Inhale, back up. I'm bending my left elbow out to the side as I weave my right arm under. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center, both hands on the platform. Let's neutralize with one cat-cow. Exhale, tuck. Relax the head. Push the shoulder blades apart, spine to the sky. Then inhale, drop everything. Bend the elbows, just gaze forward. Try not to lift your chin too much, but instead pull your chest forward. And now let's look over your left shoulder. Come back to center, look over your right shoulder. Let's do that again. Inhale, left shoulder. Try to see if you can't see your left hip. It might be hard, but try. And then look over your right. One more time. And back to center we go. We're going to take a child's pose to push back. Come back to the front of the platform. You're going to take your right foot on the platform. Now this is where your yoga blocks will be handy to come in. Press down on the blocks gently to get a nice big stretch. My knee is right over my toes, not quite far over. If your knee only comes over your ankle, that's fine. And I want the left hip to come forward. So I'm not going to use my block so you can see. Reach the left arm up, take a big stretch. And then bring the blocks down with you. And you can either lean back on your heel or slide your right foot forward and get a hamstring stretch. Blocks come back on. We're going to bend forward, lift, and reach that block to the sky. Block comes to the platform. Shift your hips back. Push your right heel forward. We'll do that one more time. This is a great stretch for your hip flexors, squeezing your glute, and then back. You're going to remove the blocks. Take your right foot, toes point out. Actually, bring your blocks down to the platform and bring your forearms onto the block and open up your hip. Your right hand reaches up to the sky or pushes against the right knee. Getting a little twist here. One more breath in and out. And then come on back in. We're going to take the knee that's on the floor and turn the shin parallel. So now my knee is over my ankle. Then you can have a block for support here. I'm going to put it right in front of my foot. We're going to take a nice big side stretch. Breathe in. Remove the block, put it in the other hand, and stretch your leg. And I'm pressing my inner ankle into the platform. I'm going to do that again because it feels really good. Side bend over toward the platform. Reach it out. And then over. Last time here. So I like to do threes. The first time you're trying to figure out what's going on. The second time you feel a little more comfortable. The third time you go real deep into the pose. And then back out. And stretch. From here, I'm going to revolve back to the platform. I've got both of my blocks. I'm going to realign myself. I'm just going to curl my back toes and pick up my leg for a second to get a stretch in my leg. Left knee comes down. I'm going to remove the blocks. Both arms reach up, crescent warrior B. Your left hand goes on your right knee. Your right hand reaches back and takes a twist. Your back hand can come back to your thigh and reach the left hand, the front arm up. Take one more big breath in. Bring the hand back to the front thigh and revolve around. Find your blocks. Lift your leg. Bring the knee down and switch legs. We're going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to bring my left foot forward, shifting my hips forward. So you're going to do this a couple times to get used to the right hip coming forward. My knee doesn't go past my toes, just close to it. And hold here. Take a big breath in. Reach the right arm up to stretch. Now, you're going to curl the toes back, walk back. Straighten out your front leg. You can point and flex the foot if you like, but I want to feel the stretch in the back of the thigh. Come forward again. Reach the right arm up, stretch through the right hip flexor, squeeze the right glute, and then blocks come down. I'm going to pull my left hip back and lift up my left toes. One more time here. Stretch forward and lift. and stretch back. Coming forward, I'm going to move my blocks to the inside of my left leg. I'm turning my left toes out. Forearm goes onto the block, and I push and palpitate the inner left thigh to open up the hip a bit. Coming back to center. Now you won't see me, but I'm going to turn my shin perpendicular, and now here's my side stretch. I'm going to go into my block, side bend. I'm going to remove the block to the floor and take the leg straight out. Bending into the front knee and reach up and over. And then block to the floor and extend the opposite direction. Last time. Take it up and over and stretch. And then extend out. This is called half moon pose. Once I come forward, I'm going to rotate, turn in. Hips are parallel, we'll take our twist. So I don't need my blocks for this one. I'm going to reach up on my inhale, opposite hand outside the front knee, and I'll reach back. You can even stay here if you'd like, but I like to get that little added stretch. Now the back hand comes down to the thigh, front arm reaches up. Get a big stretch, lean into the platform. One more breath in. On the exhale, hands come back down. Bring the knees down to the floor. Toes together, just like we started our child's pose. Exhale all your air. Roll back. How's our time? We've got 18 seconds. Perfect timing here. Cow pose. Cat pose. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to lift your knees and come into downward facing dog. And release. So that was our next 10-minute segment. I hope you liked it. We moved our spine in all different directions, stretching, bending, getting a little more hamstring and hip work. So take some water. Make sure you hydrate. Setting up for our third sequence, we'll be doing a lot of standing. I want to suggest, you won't need the blanket for any of this, but you will need your chair because I'm going to be doing some balancing. So let's rearrange the furniture a little bit. Don't need this blanket. I'm going to grab some water. I hope this is helping you to feel awesome. I can feel a lot more movement in my hips from that sequence. Do you have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see? If you'd like to see more yoga in the Life Pro lives, let me know. I recently started teaching at a yoga studio here locally, so yoga is getting into my jam again, so I'm happy to share my practice with you. Okay, so I think what I'll do, I'm going to give my platform, I'm going to move it back just a bit. So I want it to be on my mat. Yep. Okay, move this platform out of the way. I'm going to keep my chair in front, just have it handy. I love the fact that platforms challenge our balance, but when we start going in single leg balance, it's a real challenge. The chair is there for your base of floor rather than yoga blocks, but over time, hands come up off the chair and we find our even better balance. Okay, I used P1 for the first, for the second segment. We're going to go into P2 for this one. And here we begin. Come standing onto the platform. Look down at your toes. Turn them in slightly. And stand nice and tall. Palms roll out. We're in mountain pose. Here's what we're thinking about. Pressing the big toes to the little toes, inner heel to outer heel. Drawing the tail down, the hips up, belly in. Chest lifted, shoulders down, chin tucked in, crown of the head to the sky. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up, bring the hands through heart space. Take another breath in, and then we're going to exhale and bend the knees and fold forward. I'm going to move my chair a little bit, and we're going to roll down. Lift up halfway, hands come on the shins or the chair, flat back, hips over heels. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees forward, fold, ragdoll your way up, reach up, inhale, bring hands to heart space. 2 more times, reach up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward, knees bend, hips back, hands to the chair, the shins, or the platform, forward fold. Halfway lift. You can hold on to the platform to lift your hips. You got to push your hands against your shins or find the chair. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up, inhale, and exhale. Last time. Breath in, reach up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up, reach up. Hands come down through the heart space into the hips. We're going to take the right foot back, step it back. Fingertips on the platform, hands on the platform. Left foot back, high plank. And come to the knees, bend the elbows in, baby push up, upward facing dog. Knees can come off the floor for the full upward dog, or keep the knees down. Curl the toes under, push off the platform back through plank to downward dog. Pedal out your feet, lifting one heel then the other. I'm pressing my finger pads into the platform and dropping the head, chest close to the thighs. Lift both heels, inhale. Exhale, drop both heels. Long breath out. Look forward, walk forward, lift up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. You're going to bring the left foot on the platform. The right foot's going to step back into your warrior one. Arms reach back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Cactus arms. Exhale, back. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Straighten your front leg. You're going to adjust your feet to warrior two. Back foot at 90 degrees. Lift up the chest. Exhale, side angle. Reverse the warrior. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Bend your knee. Cartwheel hands to the platform. Come down to the knee if you like, or stay lifted. Take a big breath in. We're going to take the left foot off the platform, high plank. The vinyasa in between is optional. You can stay in high plank and go to downward dog, or bend your elbows with me. Upward facing dog, you can be on your knees. Uncurl the toes, lift the heart. Tuck the chin, exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet up. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up. Bring the hands down through heart space to the platform. We're going to bring the right foot on the mat. Left foot spins back 45 degrees. Look at my mat here. Rise up, reach up, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, sweep back. Inhale, lift, cactus your arms, open the chest. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, come back and open. Arms reach up. We're going to spin facing me. Walk your mat leg out wider. Bend into your front knee. Warrior two. Abdominals pulled in. Shoulders are dropping. Look over your front fingers. Straighten the platform leg. Inhale, reach up. Exalted warrior. Exhale, bend. Lift up on the inhale. Get a little length. Side angle. Forearm to the thigh or push against the knee away and straighten your arm. Take a breath in. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale, reverse your warrior, exalted warrior. And then cartwheel your hands down to the platform. Step back, high plank. You can come onto your knees or stay on your toes. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. You roll over your toes. Downward dog. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. We're going to step the right leg up. Inhale. Step it forward. Step the left foot forward. Lift halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up. Bring the hands forward. Sit back, chair pose. Lift the right arm up. Take a twist. Come back. Twist the other direction. Come back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back, spin the back heel. You're coming into warrior two. Reverse the warrior, straighten the front leg, side angle. Now, you're going to put your hand on your hip. Walk your platform foot closer. Grab your chair. We're going to press up, pop up into our half moon pose. Now, you can see the lights on red. It's very challenging here. I'm going to look down at my platform and lift my leg. Take a big breath in, a long breath out. Both hands come to the chair. Warrior three. Tuck the knee to the nose. Exhale. Extend it back out. We're going to step the left foot back. Spin the back heel. Warrior two. Inhale. Straighten the leg. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Look forward, step, left foot forward, spin the back heel, open up to warrior two. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Warrior two, lift, inhale, side angle pose, exhale. Come back to warrior two, right hand on the hip, walk the foot in, lean into it, find your chair, take a breath, and find your half moon pose. Centered on the platform, centered on your chair. You can lift your arm if you'd like. Push through that back heel, toes pointing to the wall. Inhale. Bend the front knee. Land back into, oops, I forgot that. From half moon, turn to warrior three. We don't want to forget this. Shoulders back, long line. Take a breath. Nose to the exhale. Inhale, straighten the leg. Now, take your toes back, spin the back heel, open up to warrior two. I got it there. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the platform, step back, high plank. We'll go right to downward dog. Exhale. Take a big breath in. We're going to walk forward, lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Walk up onto the platform. Use your hands on your shins or the chair to lift halfway. Get a nice flat back. Forward fold. Rise up, reach up. Hands come through center to mountain pose. So reach up, take a big breath. Open the arms out wide. Hands come to the hips. We're going to go into tree pose. I'm on red. A lot of shaking going on. Turn your right knee out. So you're going to find your balance here, right knee out. You can always bring your foot into your calf, arms out to the side or up, hands in. You can even put your, this is so challenging today, your foot into your thigh. Oops, not going to do it for me today. I think I'll stay right here. Oop, I'm not even staying here. I'm going to face away. It's better to be on the platform than horizontal. There we go. Release the foot to the mat. Reach up, inhale, exhale. Other side, let's find that tree. My platform just ended at 10 minutes. So let's finish out the side. Let your tree grow. Reach up. Arms come out, hand down. One more breath in. Exhale, fold forward. You don't need your chair. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold, step back, high plank, downward dog. Come to your knees. Take a child's pose. One more breath in and a long breath out. And bring yourself up. So that was a 10-minute flow. We moved quite a bit. Oh, that felt great. I hope you enjoyed it. Good morning, and happy Independence Day to you, Karen. Glad that you're here. Well, guys, that was 3 10-minute practices. If you missed it, it's going to stay on our Facebook page. I'll share it on the VIP so you have it for future reference. If you have any questions about anything I did today, please hit me up through text or through Facebook Messenger or on our VIP page. I'm happy to help you out to share my experience with my yoga practice with you. If there's any issues in your tissues you want to deal with, between myself, Amber, and Debbie, we're here to serve you guys, just as all those men and women served our country to bring us the independence we have today. I hope you have an amazing day. We're going to be cooking up some burgers on the grill and just enjoying friends and family. So happy 4th of July to all my Life Pro friends and family. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye for now.